Hi guys, welcome back. And if you're new, I'm really glad you're here. Whether you're stitching along or just listening, you're in the right place. And if you're not stitching or crafting, no worries. Feel free to treat this like a podcast and just relax with me for a bit. Tonight, I'm going to be working on my current Christmas WIP, which is called Sleeping Santa Claus. We're going to start stitching on one of the darker areas, and I'll be using the called for floss number 938 Ultra Dark Coffee Brown, which is a very deep, rich brown. It's one of those colors that really adds depth to the piece, so I'm excited to settle in and stitch on this with you. One quick little note before we get started. If you're mostly listening and not watching, you might hear a soft ping every now and then. That's just your cue that a picture or visual popped up on the screen in case you want to look over. If you enjoy sit-in chats, new starts, unboxings, whips, finishes, and all things stitching, feel free to stick around, like the video, and subscribe so you don't miss anything. So, it's been a while. My last sit-in chat was back in October, and I figured we were definitely overdue for a catch-up. If you're curious about what was going on back then, you can check out that video in my playlist to stay in the loop. October recap. First up, the dogs. Flea season is finally over, or at least I think it is. They've been doing really well, but now I'm battling a little yeast issue on their paws. I'm assuming it could be from going outside and stepping on wet grass or even damp cement. They're on a really good diet and they do get probiotics, but if you're a pet parent, you know there's always something. The baby shower was a huge success. We had such a great time. The turnout was fantastic, and she got everything she needed for the baby. Everyone had a great time, and it was just one of those really happy, memorable days. Halloween was so much fun this year. My little one chose to be a Therian, and my pregnant daughter surprised both her and me with Jack Skeleton Nightmare Before Christmas onesies. Let me tell you, that onesie was super cozy. My inner child fully came out, and no one even realized it was me until my daughters yelled, "Mom," to get my attention. We definitely got a lot of candy that night. October was busy, really busy, which brings us into November. And this part is officially outdated in the best way possible. My daughter was originally due December 4th, but our little grandbaby made his grand entrance on December 6th, 2025. He was 8.5 pounds, 21 inches long, and absolutely handsome. Most importantly, he's healthy and we are so incredibly grateful. My partner bought him a mano sabache. For anyone who doesn't know, the mano sabache is a traditional protective charm in Hispanic culture. It's usually made from black coral or jet stone and shaped like a tiny fist. Babies wear it to help protect them from negative energy or the evil eye. It's a tradition that's been passed down through generations in the Hispanic culture, and it means so much to continue that with him. As far as stitching progress goes, I feel like I got a lot done, or at least I think I did. So we're going with that. I'm really excited to eventually see the final results. I also added a new project to my whips, and if you want to see which one, you can check out my previous video in the unboxing corner playlist. Oh, and before I forget, I picked up a new bag specifically for my cross stitch on the go projects. I had been using a company tote bag before, and while it worked, it wasn't really ideal. I found this one at a store called Waikiki in the mall, and it was only $6.99, which honestly surprised the crap out of me. It's this really pretty floral bag with a light background, colorful flowers, and birds all over it. It has thick rope handles, so it feels sturdy, and the best part is that it zips closed. That's huge for me. No floss, scissors, needles, or anything falling out when I'm on the go. It's the perfect size for a project, threads, a hoop, a Q-snap. Everything fits without feeling bulky. I'm really happy I finally upgraded to something that's actually meant for my stitching. I also discovered a Flosstuber recently named Homemade on the Ridge, and I absolutely love her content. She has some really cool kits, cool projects. Her crafts are amazing, and her creativity has genuinely inspired me. There are a few projects that she's worked on that I already have my eye on. Definitely go check her out if you haven't already. And I think I've officially moved on from my whimsical stitching phase. I'm more drawn now to florals, views, landscapes, and some animals. That's what I'm naturally gravitating toward lately. Not that I won't stitch my whimsical kits, that phase just feels complete. I've moved on, and that feels okay. I usually start Christmas shopping in September, but obviously and clearly not this year. And honestly, I need to hurry my butt up and grab a few last minute Christmas gifts today because Christmas is right around the corner and it completely snuck up on me. Thanksgiving itself was really relaxing. I cooked and the food came out delicious. I mean, I cook every year, but those special dishes you only eat a couple of times a year, they're just the best. This time of year, Christmas and Thanksgiving is always something I look forward to. I also had a little Pop Mart moment at the mall. I stopped at the Pop Mart vending station twice, and both times I picked up blind boxes from the Hirono Carnival series created by artist Lang Weiwei. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Hirono is such a unique character, very emotional, imaginative, and almost dreamlike. Each figure tells a small story tied to childhood feelings and inner worlds. The first box I opened completely shocked me. I pulled the secret figure, which is a 1 out of 72. I still can't believe how lucky I was. The secret is called the disembodied. It represents a child drifting so deeply into imagination that they feel almost disconnected from reality, floating somewhere between worlds. It's emotional, a little haunting, and really beautiful. Of course, I went back again, and the second time I got the vampire. Absolutely love the both of them. Something else that really touched my heart. I received a comment from a new follower in Italy. Knowing that something I created reached someone so far away in a completely different country truly means a lot to me. I'm really big on learning about different cultures, and if it were up to me, I'd travel around the world. I've been saying that since I was little, and I'm going to keep saying it, speaking it into existence. Maybe one day when I retire. It's never too late. YouTube also released its 2025 recap, and it was actually really fun to look through. They showed my most watched channels, and I'll pop that picture up on the screen. You'll hear the little ping when it shows. What really made me smile was realizing that many of those channels were the first ones I ever watched when I got into cross stitch. They taught me so much, inspired me creatively, and made me feel less alone in this hobby. So truly, thank you for being part of my inspiration and for teaching me along the way. November is officially done, and here we are in December. I swear, I can't catch a break. I know I mentioned that I'd be changing my upload schedule in the new year, but honestly, it looks like that change has already started. There's been a lot of background noise at home, and finding quiet moments to record has been difficult. Thank you for being patient with me through that, and eventually I will figure out a schedule. Toward the end of the month, I'll also be sharing my end of year WIP parade along with some plans and goals moving forward. I do want those goals to be realistic but also flexible because in this hobby, things change, life happens, projects shift, and that's okay. Thank you all for hanging out with me today. If you enjoyed this sit and chat, feel free to like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe. If you stuck with me until the end, drop an airplane emoji and tell me where you're from. I truly appreciate every single one of you and love connecting with you on here. Until next time, guys, take care.